Hello, it's me again. I think it's about time for an update, don't you? So I am just really happy to be here, honestly. I actually, believe it or not, just got out of the ER yesterday. So yeah, a lot's been going on. Besides the ER this week. But I am here, I am breathing, and I finished my chemo yesterday. And so now to take off my Neulasta patch, yay! And I can sleep fine again. By any chance, has anyone had this happen? My patch is upside down. I don't know why they did that, but I guess it'll work. I don't know. But it should be fine. It's just going into the arm. Anyway, so just gonna take this off now. So yeah, I'm just glad I'm out of the ER. I had a good day. It was kind of rough just in general because chemo, blah. But so let's see. I guess I'll start from Christmas, maybe. That'll be good news first, I guess. So Christmas was really magical, and Elijah had such a great Christmas, and we woke up and he just was waking me up saying how magical everything was. Santa ate all the cookies and drank his chocolate milk, and the reindeer ate the candy cane, and the elves were not where they were the night before. So everything was just amazing. And I guess at this age, all gifts are just great. For that age, you can't go wrong. So he enjoyed everything. There were gifts from everybody, and he really, really enjoys all of the gifts everybody gave him. And so we pretty much spent a good portion of the morning eating breakfast and opening presents and going to see family. My sister, unfortunately, was stuck in the whole Southwest Airlines chaos, and so she didn't get to be with us until New Year's, which worked out amazing. So I got to see my new nephew, and he is just the cutest little guy. And he smiles now, and I guess he was about 8 weeks when he came. And he just made everyone smile, and it was just the best. I didn't want to let him go. He made my New Year's. It was really wonderful. I'm so grateful that they got to come. It was pretty crazy with the flights. So Elijah got to do fireworks, just baby ones, but the neighborhood decided to do big fireworks, and Elijah actually stayed awake and watched the fireworks. Oh, was he so tired, but he really, he really loved the fireworks, and he was like, this is the first time I'm seeing the fireworks, and it was just really fun to be with him and my family. Yeah. So let's see, I know they got to go home okay. They were my sister and her husband and my nephew got to get home okay. This wasn't working with me, sorry. But anyway, so anyway, I did get to push off a week of chemo last week due to the holidays, so that was so nice. That was great. I ate some ice cream. It was amazing. I didn't feel as bad. I did still have some vomiting and whatnot, but it wasn't as bad. Anyway, man, this is really getting sticky. Anyway, Elijah turned 5, so now he's 5. We had a great birthday party at Peter Piper Pizza where he had his friends over, and actually we shared the birthday with my sister Alice because their birthday is the same day. Yeah, it's pretty much a big blessing that way. Yeah, and it was a Sonic themed birthday party for Elijah, and I mean, we just had our spirits up all last week. I was so glad not to be on chemo and got to celebrate, and it was just really so nice. So anyway, an update on things. I don't know where I'd be without the support from everybody. And, you know, all the prayers, all the good vibes from everybody. I want to say thank you for standing by me through all of this and encouraging me to stay strong. And I will. I feel the love. It's not easy when I'm having a hard day or days. Yeah, so I guess I can start from an update for just at least this week and kind of work my way from backwards, if anything. But anyway, so I wasn't feeling that great on Monday after chemo. I mean, of course, that's a given. This new treatment that I'm on, this is the 3rd cycle that I've gone on it. Pretty much, you know, I get the symptoms of tingling on my fingertips, numbness, due to cold sensitivities, and I can't have anything cold. I can't drink anything cold at all. It's horrible in my mouth, or even have like cold air on my nose and in my mouth or anything. So I just get so numb and I have to warm up, and being outside is so cold. When it's so cold is like, it's horrible. So I have to bundle up. I put a beanie on. I put layers and layers, and gloves just to even open up the refrigerator. Even to wash my hands, I have to wait till the water gets warm. It's not environmentally nice, but I get so numb and it's like a big sting. like eating stuff. It's crazy how things can affect you. But yeah, then I have fatigue like crazy. My body is stiff, and it's really hard. But I get through it. Anyway, normal symptoms happened on Monday, but then my sister and I picked up my son from school. We ate. I went to the restroom, and I looked at my face, and it was not right. I mean, I was numb. Everything was numb. My left arm was numb, and it was really hard to lift anything. I couldn't move my hands. They were stiff. Like, I couldn't push buttons, and but mostly this side wouldn't let me like lift or anything. And then all of a sudden my eyes kind of twitching, and my lip just drooped down, like, and I looked in the mirror, and I was like, this isn't right. And I got really confused. What's going on? I go to my sister, and I'm like, Alice, what? Do you see this? Like, what's going on? And I tell her, I'm feeling all these things, but my lip's not right. This isn't normal. And she's like, we need to go to the hospital. She calls her husband, who is a firefighter / I think he's training to be an EMS too, kind of thing. But anyway, she tells him, and she's like, no, you go to the ER right now. So we're getting ready to go, and I just take my phone, my purse, and that's it. We go. We could have taken an ambulance, but I was so confused on what to do. Like, I didn't know. So I'm like, Alice, on the way, I'm gonna call my oncologist, the on-call, just to see what they say. But let's go, okay? And goodness, this is really stuck. And anyway, I tell my oncologist all the symptoms that I'm having, and she basically said, okay, these are just symptoms of your chemo. Just take a warm shower, and in a couple of hours you should be fine. Just, calm down, take a shower, warm, hot shower, and it'll just wash away. And normally, actually, with my normal symptoms, yeah, I warm up and I feel better. But what happened with my lip was just not okay, and that was the first time that happened, and my arm doing what it was doing. So, I'm still like, okay. Anyway, so she's telling me that, and then I'm like, no, Alice, we still just keep going. Man. Oh, gosh. Why was that so hard? Gross. Well, it's not leaking or anything. It's empty, so it's fine. I'll put it in the container when it's done, or when I'm done here. But anyway, gross. So yeah, then I asked my one of my best friends, Crystal, what she thought. We're just on the way, and yeah, my mouth is not really able to talk that great. I don't know if I'm making sense, but yeah, I'm having a hard time talking, and even my doctor even said that's part of it, just warm up and everything. anyway, so my friend who's a nurse, she's like, well, this is the first time you're having the symptoms. Like, okay, listen to what she says, but really, if this is the first time you're having this symptom, you really need to go get checked, because that's a pretty big deal right there. Just your drooping face and all the other symptoms. So anyway, get to the hospital. My blood pressure is through the roof. So turns out high blood pressure causes basically the same symptoms. Didn't know that. I've never had high blood pressure issues ever. It's actually been that I've had low blood pressure issues. But I don't know, there's a lot going on. So who knows what this high blood pressure issue is from. But you know what? I just kept thinking, I will be okay. Just, I'm here at the best place where I can be, to be taken care of. And I'm so lucky that my sister was there. I know I have the support of everybody. I know I have God here. I just felt, everything's gonna be okay. So anyway, something is bothering my hair. Weird, Emmy. I'm sorry. Sticky. Last year I had so many challenges, to say the least, but I made it through 2022. Let me just say, 2023, yeah, you're starting out pretty rough on me, but you know what? I'm gonna kick your ass. Excuse my language, but I'm gonna kick your butt. And I know I have a good healthcare team. I'm going to be going to the MD Anderson to get more scans done. I'm going to talk to Dr. Jovley. I don't know what all is going on with my blood pressure, but I'll figure it out, and this year's gonna be okay. So yeah, but basically, while I was there, they did a CT of my brain, an MRI, and I also did an EEG. CT was fine, EEG was fine, and the only thing was the MRI. So the MRI showed that there's a possibility of 3 things going on. So I have a shadow near my cerebellum, and possibly due to MRI, just stuff in the contrast, I guess they said, a blood vessel something or other, or the shadow could be another growth from the cancer. So they need to do some more investigating on it, and so that should be scheduled pretty soon. So I'll figure out what's going on there, but I'm gonna hope for the best. It's maybe just MRI juices, or I moved, or yeah, something. But it's scary news, but you know what? I'll get through it, just like everything else. So I have my support system, and yeah, so I just keep trying to stay strong. So we don't have all the answers to everything that's been going on with me, but so now, yeah, I'm on this a new treatment called, what is it called? Folfox. It's actually a combination chemo. So it's a combination of, I know the words. Okay, folinic acid, fluorouracil. Oh my gosh, I'm saying that wrong. Fluorouracil. Okay, and oxaliplatin. So yeah, there we go. So it's a combination of 3, and it runs from my treatments every other week from Monday through Wednesday. So Monday I go in for treatment and I get disconnected from my port on Wednesday. So when I'm in treatment, it's actually the folinic acid and the oxaliplatin, and I think it's the oxaliplatin that actually starts getting everything going with the cold sensitivity, because even while I'm in treatment, I'm starting to not want anything cold. So I would definitely recommend having not even room temp water, maybe an iced tea. Not iced tea, nice, yummy tea. And what else? Just gloves. Yeah. But then after that, they hook you up to the short. It's 5FU, like FU cancer. Yeah, I like it. So, then after I get disconnected, I also get now my Neulasta patch again, and nausea patch, which I need to put that on too, because I picked that up from the pharmacy today and I haven't put it on. I'm going to put it on my right arm, and I need to be careful with what I touch with this, but anyway, so I got on the Folfox because of the recommendation I got from Dr. Sandera. She told me that I needed to be on a treatment immediately. Pemigatinib was not working, so we're going from Pemigatinib to this Folfox, and we're gonna see where we're gonna what kind of progress we get from this, because I told last time, but I had significant progress with my chemo with Pemigatinib, so we had to change it up. I got recommendations for clinical trials. Cool. But yeah, I don't really have time to wait to get into that. And basically, it's kind of, if you think about it, I've not been getting the proper treatment for this cancer that's super aggressive for months now, if you think about it, because I stopped gym and cisplatin treatment. Stopped that in September. And anyway, and now it's January. And yeah, so this cancer is kind of getting the best of me. It's hopefully maybe this treatment is helping. But anyway, so I did a liquid biopsy with MD Anderson, and turns out I don't have, with this new liquid biopsy, the FGFR2 gene mutation, which is really weird. I don't know how that happens, but it can change from what I understand. So you know, yeah, I got other genetic mutations, but they are still FGFR2 or FGFR1 and 3, and there was a TP53. I don't know, there's another one, but I really need to go over that with Dr. Javli, I think, and reevaluate the new scan from this treatment. And, you know, if this treatment is working, cool, fine. If not, let me get into a trial. Hopefully I can hang in there. I'll do it. And then, so then also Dr. Sandera is also aware of another clinical trial. So there was another one here, Keytruda. So maybe that could work for me. So I have an option here at the Start Center, and then I have 2 options at MD Anderson. So I need to figure out which ones I can actually get into. So this is my nausea patch, and let me tell you, this guy has saved my butt. So the first time I got on this treatment, you know, you never know how it's going to affect you, right? So I just start this treatment and find out how it affects me, and it was awful. I mean, let's just say I couldn't hold down anything, and I was in the restroom the whole time. I'll just say that. And I got a lot of nausea medicine and everything. So, my nausea medicine helps me, but it still didn't do as good of a job as I thought it would. And it was all day, all night for days. And, I got 3 hydration fluids done during the first treatment. So I went into the treatment center and got my fluids done 3 times. And then, you know, the second treatment, since I knew what to expect, Dr. Sandera got me these patches, and I was fine. Oh my gosh. So I am so happy I have these patches. It's called Sanico. Yeah, it's working for me. So yeah. Besides that, I still have pain, and I feel like I need to work on that a little bit more, but I'm managing it okay, and I need to put some more battery, so hold on. Hello, I'm back. So I just charged up my battery. I think it should be fine. I'm just a little bit, not fully, but it's okay. Anyway, so I got my patch on, washed my hands, because that's pretty important, and then I put the transderm patch over it. It's like a protection barrier, and then for when you're taking a shower and stuff. But anyway, so, you know, with this patch I also still take other nausea medicines, my Zofran, Compazine, Phenigrin, so those help. And then Marinol at night has been helpful as well. So it also helps with anxiety and stuff, so it's pretty helpful if you can get that. And also yeah, so this has been pretty nice. Anyway, so I also had the breast biopsy done. That was interesting, not fun, but when they went over how they were going to perform it, it really didn't seem that bad to me, just because they had told me, so they get a needle and inject like a painkiller in you before they do the biopsies, and you're awake. So it kind of, to me, sounded like when I get a paracentesis done, they just get a syringe and do the injections, and you're numb and you're awake, and then they do what they need to do with the procedure. So with this biopsy, they found 3 sites they needed to take samples from, and each site needed 3 samples. So they went in there, did the injections with the numbing, and then got this grabber thing to get the samples out. And turns out if you're small chested, it's a little harder. So anyway, that wasn't that nice, but got that taken care of. They also put these little tiny clips, these little metal clips inside you, and they stay in there so that they can track any other time they need to do any other scans. So they're there, but the results came back, and they're actually still part of the gallbladder cancer. Thank goodness it's not another primary cancer. I can just be so grateful for that. It's also another way to check if this chemo is working. Unfortunately, I haven't felt that these lumps in my breast have decreased. And in fact, I don't think they've even stabilized. They're getting harder, and I don't know. It's not a really good sign to me. But I can say one good thing. The ascites, that one has decreased. So if I think about it, from the gemcitabine and the cisplatin treatment I was getting, I also had ascites going on pretty bad, and turned out that the ascites went down enough where I got my drain pulled out. So this seems to be going on with this as well. So I hope that the ascites volume being drained, decreasing, is a good sign. So I will take that. And another sign that might be in the good direction is that from the Pemigatinib to this Folfox, I've actually experienced a decrease in pain. So yeah, I still have pain, but the pain that I had in my diaphragm, I mean, that was so unbearable. Like, yeah, I was on the fentanyl, and I was on my Dilaudid and all the things to like help, and now yeah, I still have the pain. I feel like it's just a weird pain, but anyway, there's like spasming, and I don't know if they're growing or what, but it's still there, but it's definitely decreased. So I can sleep a little better. Let's see. I think things are being managed better. My pain, my vomiting, I think they're being managed better. The only thing is now with the ER visit, I have to figure out what to do with this high blood pressure issue that I'm having. I wasn't able to leave the ER until my high blood pressure was down enough and could be controlled enough. And anyway, so I'm now taking losartan, which is a high blood pressure medicine. And so I'll do that every day. And hopefully that manages things, or maybe, I need to do something with the dosage, but there's that. I only know a little bit about high blood pressure because it runs in my family. I know I need to watch out for the salt intake, what I'm eating and exercising maybe, and doing, I don't know, maybe being a little bit more mindful. It's honestly, there's been a lot going on in the past few months. Trying to deal with the treatments, trying to deal with my pain, just home life, like with Elijah. My support system is amazing, but there are, it seems, some struggles that I still have, like, financial worries. I think I got that okay, I have work that's not too bad, actually. They're pretty accommodating, and my friends at work are they're really amazing. My management is amazing, so I just, work really well with them, and I'm just so blessed with that. There are some people that I know who, I don't know, I just need to be more conscious about what's going on with my relationships maybe, or, I don't know, nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I pray, for understanding. I pray, what's going on in the world, or, with people and everything. I don't know, I need to breathe more. But the high blood pressure hasn't really been an issue for me, and this is just really odd for me. But yeah, there has been a lot going on, and it's just all getting to me, and this is how it's appearing, and it hurts to know that this is going on. I don't know, I just do a lot by myself, even though I have a wonderful support system. It's hard to explain. So anyway, so hopefully I get this managed. I have an upcoming appointment to get some scans done at MD Anderson, so I'll make a trip up there and talk to Dr. Javli about any progress that he sees with this chemo, and my options with the clinical trials there or over at the Start Center. excuse me. So, I have some options, and I think he's a really a great person to talk to about all of these things. So, just one foot in front of the other, and I'll get through all of this. And, I actually am so blessed to have the friends in my family that I have. My one of my best friends, Crystal, again, she was the one who started the GoFundMe, and I didn't really think I needed all that much, but OMG, things got pretty messy, and I was stressing out. What if I needed to get into a clinical trial? So turns out they only pay for the medication itself. They don't pay for travel, for your stay, for gas, for anything, just the medication. I mean, yes, the medication is expensive. I mean, if you think about it, that Pemigatinib for 2 weeks, one dose for 2 weeks, I think it was about $17,000 or $18,000, and that's not on a clinical trial. So I mean, yeah, it's a lot of money that they are helping you with, but then you also have to think about your time that you have to go, and you have to go every week for blood tests, for just so many things. And that's the direction I'm going into. If this isn't working out, then I go into a trial. But if this works out, then, I have a while until I get into a trial. But still, that kind of puts my mind at ease, and I can focus on things. And also, the insurance pretty much resets this year, and so, yeah, a lot of bills are coming already. I'm probably meeting my deductible by the end of this month, basically, especially with that ER visit. Yeah, I don't know, it's a lot. So, thank you a million times for everyone who has donated. It means so much to me, and I'm able to live a little, and breathe. So thank you. And there's not enough words I could say how thankful I am. And thank you, Crystal, for doing all of this. It means so much to me and my family. So, yeah, and she also did reach out to a local news channel, KINS 5, and they put up a story about all of this, and it was with my sister and Crystal. They put it all together. I couldn't really be a part of it because so much was going on with me, but it was a surprise, and it was a great surprise. They also, KINS 5 entered me into a grant that I became a finalist in, and I won. It's the IPAC giveaway, and yeah, I got that funding too. So I'm sorry, while I'm talking, I'm having like these spasms, and I don't know why. It's just what happens. they all go away. But yeah, anyway, so that, and then, another wonderful friend of mine, Michelle, which is actually Crystal's sister, Michelle, she works at the daycare that Elijah goes to, and now she had made a request to the owners of the daycare to see about using her benefits for Elijah. So now, I guess she didn't have a child to use the benefits for her work, so she was able to talk to the owners, amazing people at the Pillars Christian Academy. They're just amazing. The work that they do for the children, I mean, they're just such a great school, and then they do this. But what they did is they allowed Elijah's tuition to be paid for up until he gets into kindergarten. It's amazing what everybody's been able to pull together for me. And I know God is so happy to see what everybody's been able to do to pull all this. And it's amazing. It's just, prayers are being answered, and it's the light that I am seeing from everyone makes me just so overjoyed and encouraged, and it keeps me going. I'm gonna keep fighting. I'm gonna stay strong, and I'm gonna keep making memories with my family, the ones I love, my son, everyone. I'm gonna be here. I just hope I can be a good instrument for God here while I'm here. And I know there are angels all around, so I hope they hear my thank yous and they're taking them to God, and God hears all of them, because I truly am so thankful, and I pray, and when I pray, I basically am thanking God for all of my experiences. I'm thanking Him for everything that I go through. Ups, downs, everything. I'm here, I'm breathing, and I'm staying strong. No, I'm not perfect at all. I just try to do my best, and I know other people are as well. So, again, thank you for everything, everybody. It means so much for me and my family, and y'all have definitely been a light in this world through this time, and it's been great. Yeah, I have so much to live for here, so I'm gonna keep going. And in the good days that I do have, I love to spend it with my family and my friends, and I gotta work. It's just what I need to do. It's just part of my identity too, and it's kind of hard to explain that part, but I just do what I need to do. I've gotten this far doing what I need to do, and I'm gonna keep doing it, and I see progress. And you know what? so many people are here for me, and I want to say I want to be there for you when you need it. When I am healed, I want to be here for you, even if I'm not healed, even like now, you know, I'm here for you. If you need anything, you can always reach out to me. I am a good listener, so I also talk a lot. Sorry, but not too much. But, anyway, I hope you have a great night or day. But yeah, I made it through a video finally. I'm sorry it took so long. So I hope to talk to you soon about any of the progress that I have coming up. But yeah, I love y'all so much. Bye. Oh, hugs. Oh, if I could give y'all hugs. I would love that. That'd be so nice. Anyway, okay, bye.